Bangkok, a city where you can spend $10 on a bed or $300 on a suite in the exact same 24 hours. Today, I'm going to do both and find out which experience actually feels worth it. I booked one of the cheapest hostels I could find and one of the most luxurious hotels in the city. And I'm staying in both back-to-back on the same night to compare them. This isn't just about beds, it's about what you get, how it feels, and which one you should actually book. And trust me, the answer is not what you're expecting. We start with the $10 hostel hidden down a narrow side street. Scooters buzz by, the smell of fried chicken and grilled pork skewers fills the air. The sign is small, almost easy to miss. Inside, check-in is quick. A friendly clerk smiles, takes your payment, and hands you a keycard. You follow a narrow staircase up to the dorm room. 8 bunks line the walls like tiny pods, each with a curtain, reading light, and small shelf. It's surprisingly clean for $10. Fresh linens, lockers under the beds, cool air from the AC. There's a faint buzz from the street outside and the distant smell of incense from a nearby shrine. The common room has mismatched furniture and a bookshelf full of dog-eared travel guides. A few travelers sit around sharing tips, and someone offers you a cup of instant coffee. Within minutes, you're talking to people from 3 different countries. Someone just came from Laos, another is heading to Chiang Mai, and you suddenly have dinner plans with all of them. This is the first twist. Hostels are more than cheap beds. They're social engines, places where strangers become friends in hours. Night falls and you head out together. You eat pad thai at a street stall, grab mango sticky rice, and share a table with locals. It feels alive, spontaneous, exactly why people fall in love with travel. But when it's time to sleep, reality sets in. Privacy is basically non-existent. You hear every zipper, every whispered conversation, every late-night arrival. At 1 a.m., someone drops their backpack. At 3 a.m., a group comes back laughing after a night out. You roll over, push in your earplugs, and hope for quiet. But at 5 a.m., someone's alarm goes off for an early train, and half the room stirs awake. The mattress is thin. The pillow barely counts as one. You get a few hours of light sleep before giving up and heading to the shower. The bathroom is functional but shared. 3 stalls, 3 showers, flip-flops mandatory. You brush your teeth next to someone packing their bag for an overnight bus to Cambodia. It's not luxury, but it's not miserable either. It feels like part of the adventure, something you endure for the stories you'll tell later. Fast forward to the afternoon, and the world shifts. Your taxi glides up to a glass and marble hotel tower that looks like something out of a movie. A doorman opens the car door before you even reach for the handle. Inside, you're greeted by name, handed a cold towel, and given a welcome drink. The air smells like fresh orchids and soft music plays in the background. The chaos of Bangkok feels like it just turned off. Check-in is seamless. No forms, no waiting, just a polite escort to the elevator. You step onto a carpeted hallway so quiet, you can hear your own footsteps. Swipe your keycard, and the door swings open to reveal a room that feels like another planet. A king-size bed dominates the space, the sheets crisp and impossibly white. The bathroom is all marble and glass, with a rain shower big enough for 2. Floor-to-ceiling windows frame the Bangkok skyline like a painting. Even the minibar is curated. Champagne, fresh fruit, handcrafted snacks. You set down your bag and feel like you've been upgraded to a new life. You take a long shower and wrap yourself in a thick bathrobe. You order room service because if you're spending $300, you're going all in. The food arrives on a silver tray, and you eat it while sitting in front of the window, watching the city glow below. For 10 minutes, you lie down on the bed and nearly fall asleep instantly, the first real rest in 24 hours. By sunset, you're at the Rooftop infinity pool. The view is pure magic. Skyscrapers stretching to the horizon, the river glinting gold, boats drifting below. A cocktail appears next to your lounger without you even asking. The entire city feels calm, like you're above the noise, watching Bangkok put on a light show just for you. But luxury has a price. By the time you add service charges, drinks, and breakfast, Your $300 stay has turned into closer to $350 400s. You start thinking about what else that money could buy. Street food for 2 weeks, a private tour, 10 massages. And suddenly, you wonder, was this worth it? So let's compare them side by side. The hostel gave you community, energy, and the feeling that you were part of the city's heartbeat. You met new friends, ate incredible food, and felt like you were part of an adventure. But you didn't sleep much and you woke up sore from the thin mattress. The luxury hotel gave you silence, perfect rest, and a sense of being pampered. But it cost enough to cover half a month of budget travel. Here's the real twist. The winner isn't one or the other. It's both. Do a few nights cheap to experience Bangkok's chaos, its markets, its late-night food stalls. Then do one night in pure luxury to reset, recharge, and give yourself that VIP moment. That combination is where the magic happens. You get the stories and the skyline view. You leave Bangkok feeling like you experienced both sides of the city, the gritty and the glamorous. And that's what makes this city special. Bangkok lets you have adventure and indulgence in the same 24 hours. So which one would you choose first? The $10 bunk bed or the $300 skyline suite? Either way, this is the one city where you can have both in a single day. And that's why Bangkok is unforgettable.